So, hello everyone, more than here, time for family-friendly anime, right? So, of course, we just got the 5,000 subscribers, it's awesome, right? Like I said last week or so on, I mean, I'm not the guy like, subscribers, like, whatever, I do my stuff, yeah. It's also, but it was fun having subscribers, right? Of course, this, and whatever, more views, or whatever, of course it's fun, I'm gonna say the lie. But yeah, of course it feels nice, right? You just had it between after the Zero video. Of course it feels nice because, what can you say, right? I said last week or so on, you're getting close to, like that kind of even number, right? So now we're going for 10,000, right? No, but you know what I mean, right? Because of course getting 4,000, that's fun too, right? Yeah, that's fun. That feels good, of course. But getting 5 views feels, I don't know. It's 5 views, 5,000. Yeah, it's half to 10. It's half to the next thing. It feels way more significant, right? 6,000 is gonna be cool going 6,000 one day hopefully, but it doesn't feel as I feel like whoa 5 at 5 is like a bigger thing, right? It's kind of the same thing when you get your first 1,000, right? You're like, whoa, 1,000. That's like, that feels huge, right? Then you get like 1,000, 2,000, yeah. But anyway, that's cool. Then of course we're gonna keep watching anime here and doing other stuff too, gaming and so on as well. And I don't know, I'm looking for some new game to play. Hopefully, I need some more waifu games. Maybe we're gonna play the Zero game. I don't know. I wanted to. We got the new Zero game pretty recently. I'm sitting here in my Zero. Yeah, we watched Zero, but I don't know, guys. I was like, the game story is probably great, but everyone is saying that the actual gameplay is horrible. So I'm a little bit like, I don't know. The game I'm looking forward to the most, honestly, right now in my head is Guilty Gear. Probably seen on Twitch though, but yeah, Guilty Gear. I'm a huge, fighting game player, right? And I really want to play the new Guilty Gear. But I might do some YouTube. I don't know. Guilty Gear is very anime, right? See, to no surprise, I do like my waifus and fighting games with hot. No, but Guilty Gear is great because it really is. It feels very anime, right? It's very anime fighting. It's very quick. It's very fast. Every character is badass, right? You have some, sexy waifus and yeah, like some cool waifus there. Bridget and so on, right? I'm leaving in here now to, of course, read the Hīru. So I would hope for that matter, right? If it's gonna be a full-on, like real harem show, right? Hand harem show. I would love him to have a Bridget, right? Yeah, otokonoko. I would love him to be like, man, like Bullet. I'm gonna make you my girl, right? Because Bullet was like, honestly, in Read the Hīru here, they have seen some a lot of yaoi, right? Yeah, there has been several yaoi scenes, so I wouldn't be over surprised, honestly, if here the main character, right, waifus up with otokonoko. I wouldn't be over surprised with that. Getting some yaoi wife there. I don't think that's definitely doesn't feel too far-fetched, but we've seen earlier. So maybe he gets to know Bridget. Who knows, right? Now of course she got sword waifu. And she's in. I mean, he can, use the love potion there, I guess, right? But I don't know. She never seemed like a really bad person, right? We saw her earlier, and she always felt like it's like an actual nice person, right? Sword waifu, like an actual genuinely good person. Probably the nicest person in this anime, actually, the sword waifu. And they didn't feel overly full. Yeah, like she wasn't against it. I mean, sure, she was a little, maybe lap. I don't know. It felt like I feel you could, at least last episode, you could kind of see that. No, maybe she actually did like it. Maybe. Maybe not. Anyway, let's watch the episode. So 3, 2, 1, and go. But I hope he gets an otokonoko. I hope he gets a best girl with some extra. Oh yeah, so now it's Netto here. The sword waifu is still there. They're all getting angry at her. Oh yes, honey. Cute, so cute, yeah. So she's there. They're both angry. She's all hugging him and so on. Yeah, it's a. Here's all the bad humans. So now he got 3 waifus now. Yeah. But now they're like taking humans too. Maybe kind of weird actually, because earlier they were like these people, right? But earlier it felt like a little strange, actually, I feel, that they are taking in humans and so on. I mean, I guess they have war and stuff like that, but because, like in Shield here too and so on, it's not too uncommon, right, to find the fantasy lore where, well, the humans are, taking kobolds or cat girls or whatever, right, and, because they're different, species and so on. So that thing is pretty like, you see it in a huge amount of fantasy. You also see, of course, maybe some monkeys, taking humans as slaves and so on. Like, not too strange. But now suddenly they went to having humans. I don't know why they would take humans. It's a little bit when they go against their kingdom's, I don't know, ideas or something. I don't know. They haven't really had like a perfect explanation of the legal system in the country, but a little bit like that. But I do hope he captures Bullet, right, the Barret guy, and gender bender him, otokonoko him. Yeah, that'd be awesome. Come on, as I said earlier, that would be awesome. It'd be awesome if he's like, oh, I'm gonna make this big guy a cute girl. I mean, it would be awesome. Using his, healing magic to kawaii, make him more kawaii, right? That's what I would write. If I was writing this anime, or again the novel or whatever, I would write that Bullet turns into a gender banded or otokonoko. Definitely. Certainly. That's right. But yeah, so they have an image of him, right? They're trying to find him, the evil bastard that kidnapped the princess or whatever. Well, actually, it's a thing dead, but But I don't know why they have this human. They like bait him with these humans. They're like, these humans, you had to help. What? Damn, no, sorry! Yeah, and the princess is like, I gotta burn them all down, right? Stupid soldiers. But the kingdom seems really evil. Yeah, the kingdom seems really evil. One thing I will say this anime is that why we have a demon lord, episode 1 of course, and she's all cute and so on. They haven't really explained to us what they even are fighting. Yeah, like what are the humans even fighting? They're kind of just having war against each other and other countries. Yeah, like in no way it's been like what do they need the heroes for? They have these heroes, but so far there's no actual conflict with demons or whatever. So I don't know why they even need the humans for it. But they have a demon lord, but she's a nice person. Clearly the demon lord is nice, right? So I don't know, but I'm just dropping it there. Why do they even need the humans for? Oh, this burn his own face, because he's so ugly now. I guess he burned his own face because he's so goddamn ugly. Yeah, like he went Two-Face. Then took some random woman or something. But it seems strange to me, like why are you kidnapping these humans? It's like, I took this woman and, goddamn those humans. Honore Nyngens. Honore. Can just defeat him? I don't know, I feel he's kind of weak, so I don't know. I mean, our anti-healer guy here, he's very powerful. I don't know why he's tricky. I don't know. Like... So far, there's been 0 fan service at all. It's just like a story now. Yeah, it's surprisingly normal now, this anime. Oh, scratch his face again. Oh, interesting. It's gonna go into some completely else. His healing powers are quite OP. Yeah, like his. Yeah. But I mean, this thing, like, I don't know why they're. That could be a cute kawaii shonen boyfriend, girlfriend, yeah. But anyway, yeah, they can hit. So. It's kind of strange, they're like, oh, but clearly the hero will come and save these people, even though they think he's evil. No, but what I mean is, like, don't they think that hero is evil? He's like corrupt bad guy, right? So they take these humans, so they're like, oh, he's gonna have to save these humans probably from the village and so on. Even though they think he's a good guy. So I don't know why they're motivating that they think he's gonna save them. But he will though, because he's an edgelord hero. But you know what I mean? Like, why would he actually do that if they think this? But anyway, yeah, he's using his super OP face thing here to infiltrate. With this random guy. This is very random. How do you know this thing? Well, actually, I guess he has no. Okay, fine. He has the memory. But you know what? Yeah, this actually, I guess he healed that guy, and he had his memory, so he knows that he knows this guy. I guess his healing power makes him do that. Yeah, because he can see their brain, right? So kind of their life story. So I guess he healed this guy, and because of that reason, he knows the army people and the layout, I guess, of the soldiers to some extent, because he has his memories to some extent, right? I suppose. I guess that's, yeah, I suppose so. But it's a little bit in this anime, right? Because he has the powers of them after he heals them to some extent, and the more he heals them, he gets more power, right? But he also gets some of their memory, and yeah. But of course, she's the nice lady, you know, his really love story, lead girlfriend that he Yeah, gotta save her, of course. But that's what I mean. Like, why would the bad guys? Because they think he's a bad guy too. That's what I mean. Like, I mean, obviously they're evil, but they think he's evil too. So I don't know why they're thinking that he's gonna save this girl, because they like don't think he's pure evil too, right? So why would they be? If you kidnap his best friend from, you know, he would clearly come and save her. It's like, why would he? Do you think he's evil? I mean, obviously we know he's the hero, right? But anyway, here we go. Two faces here. Okay, that's smoke coming up there. The incense seems quite suspicious. It's like some kind of smoke and mirrors here. It's clearly looks like a trap, clearly. Ambush here. I mean, it's probably poison or whatever, right? You can probably create some. Yeah, I mean, they're probably poison now. It means some smoke here, so. Yada, indeed! I mean, it's a clear trap, right? Some kind of poison mist or something. Doku. Gonna fix his wound, hopefully. I hope he just fixes the wound and makes his face not be two-faced anymore. I hope he just... yeah. I hope he just, like, you know, replenishes back there. Oh, I can see his backstory here, what he did to his best friend, girlfriend, his true love story. Oh yeah, and that's the hell. Of course. Yeah, he's... Well, he could have saved her instead of doing this to her. He can blame himself for this. Well, yeah, now it's... This anime has a lot of that R stuff, definitely. She's probably alive. We saw her earlier. But yeah, healing him so he know what he did. He loves to self-portrait himself. I'm gonna heal this guy, so I know how you hurt my friend. Oh, that's great. Here we go. Now it's genderbender though. He did it! We guys for genderbender. I was freaking saying that. We need some genderbender, man. Yeah, made him into a woman instead. Finally. Yeah, I was hoping for the genderbender. Yeah, so now he's turned into a woman then. I guess we can give it back, right? I was freaking saying that. He needs to give it back with genderbender. Come on. To mostly a bullet though, but here. He needs to get him back, right? Her back now for what she did his friend, right? Of course. This is taunting him. Yeah, you're right. Oh, I love it. The genderbender revenge. I was just saying that. I'm even saying it. It's gonna be genderbender revenge, right? He needs to genderbender someone. Oh, this is awesome. Oh, then he's, I guess, poisoned the warriors, guys. Now this is very Dushini, like the captain getting it by, you know, her soldiers. This feels very Dushini. Something like the Runraku would write something. Yeah, this seems something I have seen exactly in Dushini's. Definitely. But I don't know how he made them all turn into some zombies or something. He's like, I made them turn into zombies or something, so that's gonna be fun. Oh man, definitely need to watch the second version this later on. Yeah. This definitely watch second version later on to see the for research purposes. But I mean, I was happy that I was saying it's gonna be a genderbender revenge, right? We're gonna have a genderbender revenge. I hope it does the same thing to Bullet later then. Because Bullet makes the most sense that he will do genderbender, right? Otokonoko. Bullet, definitely. And also burns her at the same time. I don't know, burns the building, kind of. I guess. Like, she probably died. I don't know if she actually died from that, or given how this anime is. She was already burned once, right? Might return be. And then his true love. She's fine, I guess, right? He can heal her, remove the, well... Her mind's gonna be broken though, right? Is that a trap somehow then? From the sister, perhaps? Maybe. Okay, so she died when he got there? He has to rewrite time again, and he has to go back in time now to save his first love again, right? He played it wrong there. This feels strange though. She just died when he got there. That feels like a little weak there. Like she just lasted exactly until he got there, and then she died. Something like her life force had 1 health point, and then he got there, and then she died just when she saw him. Something she could finally rest or something. I don't know. That felt like a really weird. Okay, she happened to survive until that moment. No one's even hurting her at that time. I mean, she got hurt earlier, but she's just sitting there, right? So I guess she died because she was slowly dying or something, bleeding. No, she wasn't even bleeding out or anything. That was weird. Nah, that was weird, man. That was weird, man. I feel that was a weird death scene because it wasn't like he killed her earlier. She wasn't even injured, what we could really see. I mean, maybe she was injured, but we could really see her be injured. And then he gets there, then she dies. But he's like, she smashed him, and then, oh, he saved me, and then she died right. Yeah, like, oh, she like her last life force to save it. That didn't make any sense. I don't know what she died from. Except like, and it wasn't like she was mentally, no, I don't get it. How did she die from that? I felt forced. I think she should have been more injured, like more, I don't know, bleeding or something. She wasn't even injured when he got there. Like, nothing we could see at least. That was pretty silly. But I don't know, he should rewrite time again then, right? He has to rewrite time again to save her now. He has to redo healer. Where's my redo healer, man? He needs to save his first love, right? Come on. He failed there. Now he knows he failed, he's gonna save her next time. Oh, his sister now, I guess? Yeah, and she's gonna be more evil, right? Sister's gonna be even more evil. She clearly is gonna be even more evil than her older sister. Definitely. Yeah. She's even more spoiled than evil. Yeah, sister! She's gonna be even more, Oh, yeah! On your summer! She's gonna be even more than that. Using some random guy as her... Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. But she's even crazier than her sister, right? Of course she is. I said that episode with some first time I saw it. I was like, come on. His sister's gonna be even worse. I freaking knew it. I mean, this is obvious. Of course it's gonna be even more evil and cunning and scheming or something. Yeah, for some reason she's even more evil. Yeah, of course she's. Pure evil. With some random guy she's... I don't know. Man, I was hoping he was gonna keep his gender-bender wife though. I think that would be more interesting if he also kept it. Come on, man! But I freaking said it though. I'm happy I'm writing that. This is I'm a master of predicting anime. So I was like, come on! It's gonna be a gender-bender revenge. I freaking called it, man. I freaking called it. But there's some arena or Colosseum, I guess, where they're fighting there. With, the furries. Yeah, Colosseum kind of thing, right? Talk about, how that goes. But yeah, I guess Sword Waifu stays there now. She broke the Genderbender waifu though, but as I said, right, maybe he's gonna have a otokonoko waifu. I think it's more interesting than Genderbender waifu, but something like that. Yeah, she seems to basically be in the harem now. Permanently. I mean, I was surprised, but she said she was gonna go return, right? So I was thinking she might be like a harem woman that comes in and off, right? Like once a week she's back home with him, and then she goes for her adventure. Maybe she's gonna leave later, but now she seems to actually be in every harem part almost. So I guess she's permanent in the harem. But now she can leave again, right? Yeah. So I don't know. But yeah, now she leaves again. Though. So she kind of like I feel like she kind of lives with them. I feel, trigger her memory as well. But I feel Sword Waifu kinda, she's kinda like, I feel the difference is, I can hear this. He has 3 wives now, right? 2 of them works with him, right? They're just stay-at-home wives. And the Sword Waifu, she's kinda like has a job actually. She has to go to the office or then work, and then she comes back home again. So she's that kind of wife that has to actually go and work for 8 hours, and then she comes back home. That's kind of her role, right? The other 2 are just kind of live with him. And they're just home. The Beast Girl, she is unemployed, right? That's the difference here. That's the difference. Some flashback to her Well, this is nothing new here at all, though. We see, and yeah, Barret and so on. Flashbacking episode 3 mostly. Yeah, this is episode 3 all again here. I don't think there's any new scene here. Okay, maybe now then. Oh, okay, it's gonna build up the evil sister. Okay, it's gonna build up super evil sisters, even more evil. Okay, here we go. It's gonna extend what she did then, I guess. Explaining the super evil. Yeah, the super evil sister. She's so evil. She's clearly even more evil. Yeah, like the... Have you played with my sister? Yeah, she's even more evil now. Okay, what's she gonna do then? Seems to be quite into punishing people, right? I saw earlier. But yeah, of course she's even... Yeah. Immortal Shan. So see how evil she is. Okay, she's got some evil license. She's kind of schemer. She needs to be a schemer, yeah. Like, oh, listen to my lies, boys, yeah. Do what I want, my boy. Yeah, I've been nice to you. She's got kind of that kind of film. Even more evil than her sister. More lies, more sinister, more corrupted, right? Yeah, good for you, boy. I mean, so far she's done anything, but I guess she's gonna betray him. But you lied to him, right? Yeah. Wouldn't come some betrayal, but she's clearly probably more intelligent than her sister. More for a, tactician of a character, right? Yeah, and she's into the whole thing there with this thing. Yeah. Man, half this animated scene how evil everyone is. Yeah, half this animated scene how sinister and corrupted and evil they all are. Yeah. Oh, you're so cute. Yeah, let me play with you this today. Oh, here we go. I expect some kind of yellow or something. I don't know. Yeah, probably if it's a her character. Something like that. Maybe it's a scene here? I don't know, it's in the tent now. I guess it's a small scene here though. Gotta watch second version for research purposes as always, but I don't know. So far she doesn't seem overly more evil than her sister actually. But you can kind of feel some kind of like, oh, she's lying to him, or there's some kind of cunning schemester in the back, you waiting for her to be like, ha ha ha. But yeah, that didn't seem worse sister actually how it ended. Well, I have to watch also pause, but you kind of feel she has more of like evil plans behind her. Yeah, she's pretending. Oh, something like that. You kind of feel how she's more evil in the secret. Like she's lying, very much more so. Her sister is more like directly, I'll say it. Her sister is more like directly in your face evil, right? Where her sister is more like schemer evil. Yeah, she's clearly evil, but she's probably more evil. She's probably just like, it's probably her fault, of course. Yeah, she's the one behind all the bad shit and so on. It's probably her fault that his true love died or whatever. Even though the death was kind of silly. But here we go. Then go to the Colosseum you mentioned earlier. Of course, his village is gonna be. But I mean, it seems kind of strange. Again, I know I'm recognizing. But why do you think that the evil guy is gonna save the good people? Why do you think that he's gonna save them even? I don't understand how they got into this context that he would save them, because he kind of burned them down, killed the princess, and stuff. So yeah, why does he think he's gonna come and save the villagers? Right? Isn't he a bad guy? I think this, actually, in my opinion, this is a little bit edgelord, shield hero kind of thing, right? Or arifureta probably more, where the main cast supposed to be this evil badass guy, right? But he's gonna save the villagers, right? So I feel it's a little bit having the cake and eating it too. That he's a bad guy, right? The main character is a bad guy, right? Smashing people and so on, right? But then actually he's a good guy deep down. He's gonna save the poor people though. So he's an actual good person though, deep down, right? I feel it's a very edgelord hero, so to speak. I kinda wish he just let them die. And it was like, whatever, I'm gonna save them because yes, they're innocent, But this is my problem. I kind of wish he actually was like, whatever, I'm gonna say them. But clearly he's gonna, endanger himself to be a hero, right? So deep down, he's still a hero. And I know he's supposed to heal the world, so I guess it fits the team. But wouldn't it be nicer, in a way, to follow the bad hero that was just bad and didn't actually try to save anyone? It was like, I'm gonna save anyone. Screw them. Yeah, like, that would be... I'm just throwing it out there. I think that would be a little more unique. I think this is actually less unique, that he actually wants to save them anyway. This is exactly how Arifureta and Shield does it too, that the hero goes to save them in the end, right? Yes, not gonna save them all. Heal. That's my setup. No, but I feel this to me, right? Well, I think the anime would be more unique. Straight up more unique if he wasn't saving these people, right? Because I think this is always a problem. I think more so on saving Arifureta. But Arifureta, he's an edgelord maximum, right? He's like, oh, I'm edgelord. He's like, oh, I got my gun, got my black shit. He's like, he goes into Rimuru cave and comes to ask Kanaka, right? Yeah. Blue mage and stuff and turns into basically a Tokyo right? Yeah. He goes the whole shit, Kaneki style and so on, right? Yeah. Rimuru turns into Kaneki, basically, right? But in that anime, he's very much like, oh, I don't care about people or beast people. He's very, very, oh, I'm so edgelordy. But he would also go and save people when he can. So, I mean, but in that anime, he really tries to be edgelordy. And anything comes to save them, right? And I see the same thing here, too, that, I mean, I know he's trying to heal the world, right? He's trying to redo the healing world. I get it. He's supposed to be a good guy deep down, right? So we can forgive his behavior towards the ladies, right? Or the men, I guess, this episode. But I love that, though. I mean, I said earlier, too, it was like, when I said earlier, I was like, we're gonna have a genderbender, otokonoko. I was like, yes! I was right! Here we go! Yes! It turned out that I was right. I think I said it just before the episode. I was like, where's my brilliant? Here's my brilliant. Freaking knew it. I freaking called it, man. I love that thing. So, yeah, of course we're gonna have a genderbender revenge strike. I even hope that. I think it's gonna be... He made Professor me. So it's gonna revenge on the male strike, yeah. But that being said, though, again, but that was really awesome, though, and I hope he's gonna do this. I think he's gonna do the similar thing to Bullet, right? The Barret character, yeah. We do probably the same thing, right? So take him and maybe otokonoko, that person instead. More kawaii bishonen guy, turning into that instead of being just purely genderbending. I think that's probably more likely. As I mentioned earlier before I watched the episode, I feel with Barret it's probably more like the kawaiiing it and shrinking it down and being more kawaii less as well, but keeping the member, right? Yeah, keeping the part. Probably, I think so. But anyway, but the last part though, the general story as I mentioned, it most bugs me, right? Because I honestly wish he was just a more douchebag. Yeah, I wish he wasn't the I'm the hero that's gonna save the world by getting these ladies and then save the world. So I wish he actually was just like, oh, the village, his girlfriend, best friend died. And that's like whatever. I mean, saving her is one thing, but why does he care about all the villagers? Shouldn't, right? So I mean, from just like a general perspective, sure they're his friends and he might grow up with them, but they aren't really his friends. Actually, he was his best friend, right? Yeah. The other ones are just kind of like deer. They just kind of lived in his village, right? So I kind of wish he honestly was like, I was gonna save them because I'm the bad hero, right? So that's what I mean. I do wish we had. I know people can say that no, but this is like he's like a good guy deep down. But that's what I mean. Wouldn't it? Honestly, this is exactly like Arifureta, right, and shit hero and so on. But I would love that. I would actually watch an anime, fantasy anime, the kind of the Byronic tragic hero. Where the hero was like, screw it, I'm not gonna save them. Yeah, like that, right? Like because every goddamn anime I feel with this kind of setting where the hero is supposed to be an edgelord or a bad boy, but still a good. They're always a good guy deep down, right? It's like the same thing I said about Shit Hero 2. That I would like it more if it wasn't as good deep down, right? Arifureta even more so as I mentioned, because he's so edgelord in Arifureta, but still though he's good deep down. He pretends to be a bad guy, but he's actually a good guy deep down, right? Hero, healer hero. Same thing here too. He's really bad to the ladies, but deep down he wants to save the poor old man, right? So you know what I mean? I kind of wish he actually was like, you know what? I never liked the old guy anyway. Yeah, honestly, I think that would be better writing, or at least more fresh writing, in my opinion. If he actually, it's one thing is he tried to save his best friend, first girlfriend, yeah, because he actually loved her, right? that was like his best friend, love interest when he was a kid, right? That makes much more sense. The other, and also go get revenge. Yeah, you know, you getting that gender bender revenge, right? Yeah, this makes sense, right? He just slaps Kaiyari away. This night he doesn't like him regardless of the beforehand. You know, hurt his best friend, or eventually killed, right, post, and so on, right? So that makes perfect sense, right? But the other people that he doesn't really know, that he doesn't really care about, maybe he does care about them, but I don't feel it's really built up. I feel he doesn't really care about some random person in his village. So, I don't know. But I'm not saying it's not out of character. I'm just saying that it's yet again an edgelord hero, you know, bad boy hero, but actually still a hero, right? Yeah. I just kind of wish that with this guy, you know, being quite mean to the lady, so to speak, I kind of wish he actually wasn't gonna care about the old man and was just like, not my problem. You know what I mean? That's so uncommon, yeah. I can't remember a fantasy anime or isekai anime or whatever in this context where we get the bad hero main character and he actually stays bad and doesn't actually save anyone and actually just pure evil. It doesn't have to be pure evil, but I mean, you know what I mean? It's more like you could be neutral, right? That's kind of more it, yeah. You don't have to be evil, but he could be like, he's gonna save a person, right? If they're like dying in front of him, but he's not gonna go and actively fight the army to save someone. Like, there's a big difference there, because the one thing is like, he's healing a person randomly in the street. It doesn't really hurt him, right? It's like, I can heal him and like whatever, it's pretty fine. But now he goes to fight the army into a clear trap. It's like, it endangers himself a lot, right? So I kind of wish he was like, no, that's too dangerous for me, so I'm gonna not do that, right? I'm not gonna fall into the trap. I'm just gonna not go into the trap, right? But there's one thing, again, just happy people in general worship. So, I mean, because the thing with the beast people, there was two things. He wanted to get Setsuna to love him, right? So he wanted to get a furry waifu. So it's a massive importance of that. Saving these people here, there's no waifu to get here. So there's no like bonus wife, right, for saving the villagers, because she dead anyway. So there's no point in that aspect. And also, when of course with the beast people, he was the one ambushing the army, right? So he was the one setting a trap for them and getting them in the back, right, and you know, getting in there. Here is that he's walking into a trap set by the army. So it's a huge difference from like a tactical standpoint too. So in that sense, I feel it's a very different scenarios, and I kind of wish, I think it would be interesting, honestly, right? Again, from a kind of right standpoint, if he was willing, right, to save the beast people, because, yeah, again, getting a wife, right, and also a better strategy, right? So that is willing to do it. But here, when it's a clear test for him, he's not willing to do it. I think that would be better writing, and I think so, probably actually more in character, because Ben is a hero when it suits him, right? Yeah, that is a hero when it actually fits him to be a hero, but he's not trying actively to be a hero. It's more like he's a hero when it's convenient to be a hero, right? Which I think would be a more interesting character than a guy that still has to be the hero deep down. I think it kind of breaks a little bit of the illusion of him, or the viewer's perspective, I think, right? As now he still is the good guy deep down, right? So I don't know. I would, as again, if I write it, I would write him as not saving the people. I would be like, he saved the beast people because he had, you know, an advantage both in strategy and a wife, and now he's right? It's too much risk. I think it would be interesting. Whatever. I drop it, but I feel that would be more of an interesting characterization if he was more like, you know, only heroic when it's easy, right? That would be different from every other goddamn fantasy hero, basically, in the anime. But anyway, that is the review, guys. Subscribe, please love it, right? And I'll see you guys with Beastars probably tonight.